And good evening. He was a star student, an award-winning teacher, and now he's charged with an attempt to assassinate the president. 31-year-old Cole Allen, according to new documents filed today in federal court, bought these weapons, a semi-automatic handgun and pump-action shotgun, legally as far back as 2023. But in early April, investigators say he booked a room at the Washington Hilton and made a plan to attack the dinner there on Saturday. According to his own writings, his targets included President Trump and members of the administration. And he would go through most everyone to get there. Allen has not yet entered a plea. Chief Correspondent Matt Gutman has been following the investigation from the very beginning, and he joins us now. Matt, what more have we learned?
Tony, we now know that that suspect allegedly planned this attack weeks in advance and that he himself had written that he was surprised at the light security footprint at this hotel. We also spoke to a witness who saw him race past security, and she noticed that the doors to the ballroom at the time were open, so she ran downstairs herself to close them.
2 days after allegedly charging towards that Washington ballroom Saturday night, Cole Allen was in a federal courtroom today facing formal Department of Justice charges of the attempted assassination of a president.
Make no mistake, this was an attempted assassination of the President of the United States, with the defendant making clear what his intent was: to bring down as many of the high-ranking cabinet officials as he could.
President Trump has faced two previous assassination attempts, both during the 2024 campaign. Prosecutors also brought two federal gun charges against the California teacher, alleging he was armed with a 12-gauge shotgun, 38 semi-automatic handgun, and 3 knives. They say he raced through a magnetometer, leading to a staircase descending to the packed ballroom. The suspect then appears to fall forward, right at guest Aaron Thielman's feet.
And then immediately they were on top of him, I see.
At that point, I saw that he had his hands out in front of him on the ground, and the shotgun had fallen to his side, so he dropped his gun, and I just deemed it safe to get the hell out of there.
Within seconds, you can see Secret Service agents emerging from those doors.
I ran downstairs.
And what did you see about these doors?
The doors were wide open, and I was very concerned because we had the line of succession for our country in the ballroom, and I didn't know what they knew. So I started shutting the ballroom doors.
As plates clattered and a hushed silence the 2,500 guests who began ducking beneath tables, many of us began to film. It took about 10 seconds for officers to reach the president. It took security teams more than 3 minutes to clear top administration officials. The president and 12 of the 18 in the top line of succession were safe. A breakneck investigation began into how the suspect got that close, revealing that Allen, a 31-year-old from near Los Angeles, booked his room at the hotel on April 6th. President Trump announced he would attend the dinner on March 2nd. Allen checked into the Washington Hilton on Friday, April 24th, the day before the dinner, traveling cross-country with his weapons by train, said officials. The Secret Service said its safety net worked, but top officials tonight are facing tough questions.
Law enforcement did not fail. They did exactly what they are trained to do. This was not an accident. It was the result, as we know now, of preparation.
In an email to family, timed to be sent just before the incident, police say the suspect himself expressed surprise at the security footprint. He wrote, "I walk in with multiple weapons and not a single person there considers the possibility that I could be a threat. The security at the event is all outside, because apparently no one thought about what happens if someone checks in the day before."
And Tony, the White House Correspondents Dinner has been held at the Hilton here for decades with largely the same security protocol. What has changed, and the White House acknowledges this, is the threat environment in this country, the rise of political violence. Tony.
Yeah, we all feel it, Matt. Thank you very much.